Yeah. We'll have me on the round table.
Yes.
Okay, so my cousin said to me this guy. And here's the thing, like, there were red flags, like, flaming red flags, all over the place when I was during our phone conversation. He's like, he's really nice. What? What was the last one? He was like, oh, he was kids. And I was like, S, plural, kids? He was like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm not opposed to men with kids, but I'm opposed to kids. Yeah, you know, because I was a step person, I'm like, how do you call that type of person? I was a step person. My dad remarried 6 times, and so I would always have a new mommy. And he would be like, this is your new mommy. Like, literally, that's what he said. And I'd be like, new mommy. It's fine. It's fine. Well, actually, wife number 4 and wife number 6 are the same person. They did have to get divorced and remarried, so we count 6. But wife number 5 was like a mail order German bride, just like wife number 4/6. So
Wait, is he married right now?
To wife number 6/4. Yeah, my dad was awesome, man.
So what was the mom that, wait, what was the mom that did the senior picture?
Oh, that was my mom. That was my birth mother.
Wait, how many kids?
My father only knows of me and my
No, your date.
What?
Your date.
3. Okay, let me tell this story because it's getting better and better. So she says, he's a teacher, he's really funny, you know, you'll really like him. And I was like, teachers, all I know is faculty meetings, okay, and other teachers. And I've got like my friends, and trust me, like, you know, we love our students, I love you guys, but I mean, I don't want to know what other people are doing in their classroom. Oh my God, the students were so engaged today in the lesson. And I was teach, like, some teachers just rave on and on about, like, their methodology and what they teach and how inspiring it was to certain students and how your eyes lit up learning. And I'm just like, oh my God, I shoot myself right in the face. Whatever, right? So this guy, so we meet at the guardhouse in Brea. Okay, Saturday night, and he walks up, and I knew who it was, because she described him. I give my cousin credit. She had described him, like, perfectly. And automatically, I was like, just the way that he looked, like, not my type. He was, like, shorter, and, like, I didn't know what was going on with his face. Like, not in a bad way, like, I couldn't tell, like, was he Mexican? Was he, it was, like, almost like Asian Mexican? There was, like, something going on. So, but I thought, all right, well, maybe this will be a fun date. Who knows, right? So then he sits down next to me just to wait for a table, and I'm like, you know, that's a funny rabbit. I'm like, like I smelled something. And I didn't know like what it was I was smelling, but then I quickly realized it was. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God.
Breath. Oh, close. You know, like.
That's awful.
Right? Okay. So then we get our table and we sit down, and not only is this guy a teacher, he's the worst kind of teacher. He's a master teacher. A master teacher is a nightmare for someone like me, because these people train teachers, they train young teachers to go out into the classrooms and like kind of do the thing. And so these people have to be fired up beyond fired up, because they have to fire up the young people to go out and teach, right? You're a teacher. I mean, teaching, there's nothing more important you can do in this lifetime than teach a young mind. Am I right? And I was like, yes. Blah, 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 blah. You know, this is what I do, this and you know, like talking about teaching endless. I mean, it took like 25 minutes to kind of like, here's what I do, here's my strategies to get my, you know, students motivated to go out there. And I was just like, oh my God, like, can I sneak out now? Like, I will. The window, we had like a table at the window, like I was ready to like, smash it from the start. And he says that, he's like, are you passionate about your job? Are you passionate? You get up every day in the morning and you feel passion for education, right? And I was like, what do I say? Like, I love my students. I love talking to you guys, and I love laughing, and I do love literature very much. But I mean, come on. And I was like, yeah, but I mean, I also love other stuff too. And he was like, what do you mean? What are you saying? What do you mean? And I was like, well, no, yes, I am passionate. He was like, okay. Then that ends that section of the conversation, which I'm already like, oh. Then we move on to the life and times of Sammy, Pammy, and Cammy. I don't know their real names, but all I heard was like 3 freaking kids who like one likes to jump rope in the rain, that's Sammy, but Cammy gets upset when Sammy's doing that because she's not coordinated enough to jump rope yet. And then Pammy likes to bake, but right now her mother isn't letting her bake because it's too dangerous, so Sammy helps Pammy bake, but then Cammy feels left out. Cammy wants to go to Oregon this summer to stay with Grandma, but the other two don't want to go because one's getting older and she kind of wants to figure out some other things. And I'm just like, I can't. Sammy can't even. Why would he even talk about it? He talks about his kids. He was good. So this is going to come in later. You're wondering, like, his first year of school part. And yes, fine, whatever. But I'm be listening to the stories of Sammy, Pammy, and Cammy for the entire time, and that's what was happening, right? Like, we went to dinner. Then he orders dessert. We don't order dessert. No. Okay, so I get the life story, really like on and on, not exaggerating, way too much. So finally he's like, will you excuse me, I'm going to go to the, use the restroom. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, lovely, I'm like, yeah, of course. So he's gone. I check my phone, because, you never want to have your phone on a date, whatever, right? And I'm like, well, maybe somebody, like, called me, or, like, I can check the internet. And my friend Amy had texted me, saying, oh, I was going on a date. So she's like, how's your date going? So I text Amy, right, and I'm like, this is my text exactly. I'm like, well, comma, like UMM dot, or period, okay? He has 3 kids, I'm like, he has 3 kids, period. Wait, period. Let me think about that. Was it 3, question mark? Oh, yes, 3. And I typed out capital letters, THREE, and then like 47 exclamation marks, right? Because I'm so bored. Accidentally sent the text to him. If your iPhone's kind of like off, you haven't been texted for a while. The last person that you actually texted is the one that, so like somebody new texted you, and that was Amy, right? So I think I'm responding to Amy because I see her text, and then I unlock it, and then start typing, but it goes to the last person that you texted. So ironically, I had texted this guy before the date to say like, hey, I'm going to be a few minutes late, which I never do, I didn't even know this guy, but I'm like, I'll be polite. So I was looking for parking. So I had texted him that, and so when I'm thinking I'm texting Amy, this like sarcastic, he's got 3 kids, blah, 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 I sent it to him. So I'm just like, when the iPhone, like the white thing is going, and I'm like, no. See, it says like his name at the top, and I'm like, oh my god, like I know now. It's like that Southwest commercial where it's like, I want to get away. There was a part of me that's like, I should leave right now, like I should get out of this restaurant and leave right this second. I have a shot. I had to stay there and face music. There was no one that hated me more than that man. So he's walking up, and I'm going to try to play it off. Like, I have this brilliant strategy to play it off. And he comes over, my phone's not put away.
Teachers, please excuse me.
I'll finish it next time.